How was practice today?
It was very good. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, yeah. How have things gone for you so far this spring?
They've been pretty good. Biggest thing was just transitioning. Going to a new school, new conference, new city. But it's been pretty well. I've been enjoying my time with the.
I want to ask you about that process. What led you to UTSA?
Biggest thing was really just a better opportunity for myself, but it was also going to a school where I know I can thrive and I can flourish. So I think that's what really led me here, and they have a great culture. They've been here for 2 to 3 years, and it's been a lot of success. The players love it here, so I think it just led me to this location.
What stands out about the offense? Is it similar to some things you've done in the past, or is it a big learning curve?
It's definitely some similarities in a lot of offenses as you go through college football, but each of them have their different strengths. I know here specifically we like to move the back around, so I think that's been the biggest transition, just some verbiage, different language. So, but I think it's been a pretty smooth transition since I've been here.
What are the biggest things that you bring to the room individually? What can you offer this team?
Right now, I think I bring a lot of veteran experience. I've played for 2 to 3 years in the SEC, so I think I definitely bring that experience. But really, just my energy. I love the game. I'm here for these players, so I think just being the best team that I can.
Are you immediately kind of a vocal guy coming in here because of that veteran experience, or do you kind of sit back with some of the guys who've been here longer?
Yeah, so since they've been here for a minute, I try to observe. Because they, it's a well-oiled machine. You don't want to just come in here and, mix it up. But I definitely observe, and as time goes on, I implement my own energy. So,
what'd you get out of your time at Vanderbilt?
I think I really just learned a lot about football, honestly. I just learned a lot about. I feel like my vocabulary and my knowledge of the game has definitely increased over time. So coming in as a freshman, so being a true junior now, I think I bring a lot to the game.
What was it that led you to land there initially?
To Vanderbilt?
Yeah.
Initially, it was just Derek Mason. So I don't know if you know, but he was a coach about 3 years ago. Really smart defensive coordinator, and just had great experience too with offensive coordinator at that time. So that's why I initially chose Vanderbilt.
Was there a reason that eventually you decided you wanted to try something else, or that wasn't the right spot for you?
Yeah, just better opportunity. After my freshman year, it was a coaching change. Coach Mason got fired, so as time goes on, that's why. But like I said, just better opportunity. Just want to be here in San Antonio.
Do you set certain goals for yourself then, or things you want to accomplish with that opportunity?
Definitely a lot of personal goals for myself. But the biggest thing is really just helping this team get another championship, move to the American Conference, have a three-peat. That'd be major for the city. So that's really one of the biggest goals right now.
What does the running back room look like this spring?
Right now it looks pretty deep. We got a lot of depth, as Coach was saying. So I think it's pretty good on that. A lot of competition. Got Robert came in, Kadri Cobbs, got Kevin Barnes, a lot of the people. So I think that just really helped us elevate as a room. But I think right now it's looking pretty good. Pushing each other.
You have a lot of experience under your belt. You played in the SEC. Is there anything you could help the other guys with, bringing all that experience in here?
I think it definitely is. I feel like it's a lot of stuff they already know. Like I said, they are the top group in the nation already. So I think it really just helping me become a better back as well, and really just rubbing off on them, pushing the pace.
How would you describe your style of play?
I feel like I'm an efficient runner. I definitely get north and south, but I also gonna make people miss. So really big, I say just an efficient runner that could get north and south. They big plays.
You said you came in here because you knew it was kind of a strong team and a strong program. What have you learned about this group that you have around you now?
I just say the culture pillars, man. They really love each other. They love the game. Like I said, it's the 10th practice, and it's not normal to see everybody bouncing around in the middle of spring. So I think it's just that energy is so contagious. I think that makes it so attractive. So that's why it's a lot of recruits. That's why I came here. Being in the portal, I was once a recruit too. So I think that's what attracted me to be here too, as well.
Coach Traylor tells us that culture can be an adjustment for guys sometimes. What was it like for you getting to learn those pillars and how much they kind of buy into them?
Yeah, it definitely was. Like I said, they really enjoy here. So at other places it could be a little tighter, a little bit more serious. So you actually can play ball and enjoy yourself. So I think that's been a great transition for me, and really just made me love the game again.
Oh, interesting. It's like a kind of a looser environment, sort of more free-flowing, or how do you describe it? What's that difference?
I definitely think it's probably a little bit more free-flowing, but we do push the pace in practice. It is a lot of assertiveness and being attentive to the details. So I think it is a lot more room to be your personal self, be true to you. But, we do have goals, we do have initiatives, and, every day we do take initiative to accomplish that.
What do you see this team being capable of based on what you've seen so far?
Like I said, we already had a championship, 2 championships, in the city. So I think people know what this team is capable of. I think it's really just showing that we can continue to do that going into a new conference.
How do you like San Antonio so far?
Oh, it's been amazing. I really like it a lot. Biggest thing, I'm gonna definitely tour it a little bit more after spring ball. But I heard Fiesta's coming up and some other things, so I've been enjoying it. The people.
Coach is just telling us you're pretty fluent in Spanish. That's a pretty native tongue around here. Is he excited to get to some of these Mexican restaurants or something?
Claro, sí, me encanta todo, sí. Pero quiero visitar un poco más a rato, primavera, sí.
Has that come in handy so far? Has there been a scenario where that was useful to you?
I mean, every day, like, it's a lot of people here that can speak it. So, I think that's just been great for me just to practice the language too. Because I'm still learning. That's actually my minor. I'm a communications major and minor in Spanish. But just being around it every day definitely comes in handy. And I think it just fits me, like I said, as well.
Has there ever been a time so far that people might be speaking Spanish and then all of a sudden either you say something or like, holy cow, he actually understands what we're saying?
You talking about for whenever I speak it?
Yeah.
Oh, I think that's everywhere. That's everywhere. But like I said, I think it's fun. I think it makes it a lot of fun being able to speak the language and really just connect with the people and the fans of this city. I think that really is great when you have players that can connect with the fans outside of just football. I think that makes it a lot of fun. Just, better family feel.
How long have you been learning it?
I started 3 years ago, and I think it's just, increased every year, just practicing every day and picking it up.
Do you do anything outside of class to get better at that? I mean, not a lot of people learn it that well that quickly.
Yeah, I definitely started going to college, pick it as my minor. That helped me a lot, but also I had some friends along the way that are fluent, and some from Mexico too, so that definitely helped me being able to speak it every day. So,
Gotcha.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Rocko.
Thanks a bunch.
Appreciate you.
Rocko,